Shri Saket Gokhale.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, there is a recent event from Meghalaya which I wish to highlight in this August House. At the start of the current budget session of the Meghalaya Assembly, it was announced that the Honorable Governor would deliver his address to the House in Hindi. This was supported by the BJP in Meghalaya, and the Meghalaya leader of the BJP even incorrectly claimed that Hindi is our national language, so what is the problem? Let me highlight here that Hindi is not our national language. The official language of the state of Meghalaya is English. Meghalaya also has a proud linguistic culture that includes the native languages of Garo and Khasi. Despite repeated demands by the people of Meghalaya, as well as my party, Trinamool Congress, the union government has not yet included Garo and Khasi in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India. Now, sir, in this context, the Honorable Governor of Meghalaya choosing to address the Assembly in Hindi instead of the state's official language, English, is nothing but a brazen Hindi imposition and an attempt to undermine the linguistic pride of Meghalaya. Sir, we have recently seen the government pass 3 new criminal laws in Parliament after suspending 146 MPs. For some strange reason, these laws have been given very complicated Hindi names, like Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita or etc. Let me remind the House here that outside of North India, Hindi is not the native language of crores of Indians. This is precisely why our Constitution chose to retain English as an official language along with Hindi. The imposition of Hindi by the union government has even led to an honorable judge of the Madras High Court saying that I don't know how to pronounce the names of these new criminal laws. I'm going to keep calling them IPC and CRPC. Sir, Bangla, which is spoken in my state of West Bengal, is India's second most spoken language after Hindi. Similarly, languages from the south and west like Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi, Telugu and Tulu have their own rich and cultural heritage, and our people take pride in our languages. I said Malayalam. There is a reason that English has been retained as an official language in our constitution along with Hindi. However, the attempts by the current government to forcibly impose Hindi, which is barely spoken by 46% of the population, on the rest of India is a matter of shame. So there is absolutely no respect for local languages. Every new law, every new name that this government gives is given in Hindi for some reason. Are languages of the West, the South and the East not important in this country? Are regional languages to have no meaning? Sir, I would therefore like to appeal that English as an official language must be used for government business that extends to all of India, including non-Hindi speaking states. When our constitution mandates both Hindi and English as official languages, the imposition of Hindi over English and vernacular languages by the government is an affront to our federal structure and shows shocking disregard for states that do not speak Hindi. Thank you, sir.
1 second. Honorable member, you have taken oath under the Constitution. I will strongly suggest you go through the constitutional provisions. 1 second. So go to Article 351. I am reading for the benefit of the House. Directive is a constitutional prescription given by our founding fathers. Directive for development of the Hindi language. It shall be the duty of the Union to promote the spread of Hindi language, to develop it so that it may serve as a medium of expression for all the elements of the composite culture of India, and to secure its enrichment by assimilating without interfering with its genius the forms, style and expression used in Hindustani and other languages there. You ignored it. Once, please, for a moment. I have not opened it. Can you develop the habit of being slightly decorous? Then sit down. Sit down. No. One sec. And secondly, you see, please, 1 second, 1 second. Take your seat. Mr. Tiruchi Shiva, Ilamaramji, our senior man, please sit down. Honorable members, it has been time and again stated that one second, bear with me, 1 second, time again stressed we have a culture of very rich languages. We are proud of our languages. Our languages have even global impact. They have great culture. All I am saying is we must have a consensual approach. I am merely indicating what the founding fathers of the Constitution have mandated for us since we have taken the oath. We must always be open to make constructive suggestions. If I go to another article, you are fully aware, and that article is all the more significant. It shall be the duty of the Commission, I am on Article 344, to make recommendations to the President as to the progressive use of Hindi language in the official purposes of the Union, restrictions on the use of English language. Sir, Mr. Saket Gokhale, one second. Dr. Keshav, please sit down. Honorable members, please sit down. Sorry. I'm sorry. Please take your seat first. 1 second, sir. Take your seat. Take your seat. Please take your seat. Why don't you take your seat? 1 second. Take your seat. Ilamaram Karim, don't force my hands. Please take your seat. You are a senior member. Please sit down for a moment. All I am telling you is, 1 second, has your chairman engaged, 1 second, and hear me carefully, has your chairman engaged in any transgression except inviting attention to constitutional provisions? Number one, I assert with full sense of responsibility, India is a land where languages make us proud. Our languages, our languages have depth. Our languages have literature. Our languages have sweetness. All I'm saying is that the honorable member went on a tangent. These are issues to be in a spirit of cooperation. And every time, Mr. Gokhale, you make a point and you think it is your right to immediately jump on your seat. I will not countenance. Sit down. Have I allowed you? No, have I allowed you? No, sorry. I don't appreciate. Honorable members, I don't appreciate it. Nothing will go on record. No, it will not. No. Sir. 1 second. Will you take your seat? Will you take your seat? No, mister. Please sit down. All sections of the House, please take your seat. Mr. Ilamaram Karim, don't. Tiruchi, what will younger members learn from you? Honorable members. 1 second, Mr. Saket Gokhale, I am about to name you. No. You can't lie like this. No. Nothing will go on record. I'm sorry. Tiruchi, Shiva, I am sorry. Take your seat. No, please take your seat. Take your seat. Dr. John Bitas, take your seat. Please. Honorable members, what are we generating? If I tell a member to maintain decorum, is it wrong? Can I be more patient? I make it a point to make available platform to every member. We will have different point of views. We will deliberate, discuss. We will come. Please, Tiruchi. You know, there is a parliamentary committee. There is a mechanism which I had also. I am fully aware of it. No. Let me make it very clear to the honorable members.